I love doing comedy so much, so I'm super thankful for your support of me and the other comics. I invited a few friends. Take a look around, particularly in this pocket right here. All right, it's safe to say that I invited them. It's okay, I'm not gonna think you're racist. It's cool. Like, you don't have to go home to your friends and be like, dude, I went to this comedy show. There were like 30 Asians in the audience. I do not think that they were friends and or family with the Asian comedian. I don't think you're racist, right? Like, I didn't even know I had this many Asian friends until they were all in the same place at the same time. Like, I went back, and that reminds me, I went back to my homeland. I've never seen so many Korean people in my life. You must have been to Los Angeles. So many Asian people. I went to Los Angeles for my 27th birthday, which meant I was drinking a lot of alcohol. I love alcohol. Big fan. Like, you know how people are fans of Beyonce? It's kind of the same thing. So my friends took me out to a restaurant. I'm getting a little wasted. It was at lunch. Maybe, I don't remember. Probably already in a blackout, you know. And I see this kid across the way, and I was like, and he was wearing this awesome Transformer t-shirt. And I was like, hey kid, I like your shirt. Which Transformer are you? He goes, Optimus Prime, because he's the good guy. That's a great answer. He asked me, who would you transform into? And I was like, well kid, I'm a little bit older than you, so things don't really work out that way. But if you feed me enough tequila, I'll transform into a real slut. So I'm not allowed around kids anymore. No, but I've told that joke before, and guys would come up to me after my set and be like, hey, can I buy you a drink? Tequila? I'm like, come on, buddy, it's a joke. Any kind of alcohol will make me These are jokes for the most part. Like, I'm not as fun. I do like dating men though, alright? Like, and I did realize, like, I date men the way I use my Instagram filters. I try every single one. There's some Instagram users in here. Very good. Man, I like drinking a lot. Oh my gosh. Like, have you ever been blackout drunk? Yeah. Okay, good, because this joke is happening whether you have or haven't. Man, blacking out is awesome, right? It's the closest we're gonna get to teleporting. I'll tell you why. So, on my birthday, after lunch and almost getting arrested and put on one of those websites that people have to check before moving into a new neighborhood, I started night drinking. And my friend was like, I'll drive so you can drink as much as you want. Now that is a true friend. Would you do that for her? Would you? You might need to replace me. That's okay. My friend did that for me, and I did. I drank the whole bar. And at one point, I was like, I want to go to a dance party. And then I was on the dance floor. And then right before I was blacking out, I was like, how am I going to drive? And then I woke up in bed at home. Teleporting. Thank you. So obviously, I didn't drink and drive. That's the worst. Don't do it, all right? Drinking and driving is like a woman planning for an abortion. It's a bad idea, but if it has to happen, you're like, fuck it, someone's gonna die. Is that rude? Sorry, not sorry, that's such a spot-on analogy. Alright. But honestly, driving is already hard enough as it is, alright? You got, what, the weather, pedestrians, being Asian. I guess that applies to me and these people over here. Right? Seriously though, I can't drive anywhere without people judging me. Right? This whole time I thought I was a bad driver because I'm multitasking on my cell phone. Turns out, well, society has taught me that I'm a bad driver because I have slanted eyes, I'm good at math, and because I have a tiny dick. That joke kind of feels icky. Like, I get it, like these jokes. I'm kind of tired of these stereotypical Asian jokes. Like, can we move on from them, please? Like, I hate the worst is when people are like, oh, Janet, all Asians look alike. I'm like, okay, that's pretty typical. I read this one on Twitter the other day. I may read it to you guys. All right. At the Yorker _ said, "Have you noticed that all Asians look alike? Like, don't get me wrong, I respect all races, but this gets on my nerves." Really? You know what gets on my nerves? Is when Americans claim that this joke is theirs. All right, let me tell you. American history is less than 300 years old. Asian history is hundreds of thousands of years old. Like, Americans don't think that my great-great-great ancestors didn't already think of this. Didn't they? Like, my great-great-great-grandfather is in a field, I don't know, probably picking rice. And he looks up, and he looks around, and he's like, wow, I look like that guy. I'm sorry, wrong dialect. Wow, I look like that guy. I look like that guy too. By the end of the day, he's seen more people he looked like than he picked rice. All right, guys, you've been great. I'm Janet. Have a good